Be prepared. The cosmic forces are aligning in ways we haven't seen in years, and almost nobody is talking about it. In just 48 hours, Mars and Saturn will form a rare trine alignment, opening a portal of energy so powerful it could completely transform your reality. This isn't just another transit. This is a cosmic gateway that appears only when the universe decides you're ready for massive, life-altering change. But here's the thing. Most people will miss it entirely. They'll wake up on April 5th, go about their day, completely unaware that one of the most significant energetic shifts of 2025 is happening right above their heads, influencing every decision they make. And if you've been feeling oddly calm yet restless lately, like something's building inside you that you can't quite name, keep watching. Because there's one specific reason why this is happening to you right now, and I will explain it later, so stay tuned. But first, you need to understand why the next 72 hours are crucial, because ignoring this alignment might cost you opportunities that won't return for years. For the next 72 hours, you are standing at a cosmic intersection between action and wisdom, between emotional drive and lasting structure. Mars, the planet of action and courage, is communicating directly with Saturn, the planet of discipline and long-term achievement. This creates a rare window of manifestation power that most people will never consciously tap into. You're feeling the approach of this portal already, and if you think this is just some regular astrological aspect, you're not seeing the full picture, because something else is happening, and trust me, it's way bigger than you think. Keep watching, because the signs, you're already seeing them. You just don't know it yet. You're suddenly driven to build something lasting. Have you noticed it? That subtle shift in your motivation over the past few days? It's not the usual burst of energy that fades by afternoon. This is different, deeper, more focused, almost like something ancient has awakened inside you. That's because Mars in Cancer isn't just firing up your energy, it's infusing it with purpose. This isn't random inspiration. This is the universe literally programming your nervous system to create something that will outlast this moment. And here's what nobody is telling you. This drive you're feeling isn't coming from you, it's coming through you. The Mars-Saturn trine is activating ancestral memory patterns in your DNA, connecting you to the builder energy that created the pyramids, the great cathedrals, and every lasting human achievement. This isn't about starting something new and abandoning it next week. The universe is literally rewiring your ability to commit, to see things through, to build with patience and precision. The projects you start now, the relationships you nurture, the boundaries you establish, they're being cosmically fortified to withstand the test of time. This is why you might suddenly feel drawn to planning further ahead than usual, why fleeting pleasures seem less appealing, why you're craving something solid and real. Your soul recognizes the portal that's opening. The question is, will you step through it? And this isn't the only sign. Something even more unusual is happening. Your emotions are becoming your greatest power. There's a reason you've been feeling your emotions more intensely lately. Mars in Cancer doesn't just activate drive, it activates emotional intelligence. That heightened sensitivity you've been experiencing, it's not weakness, it's a superpower being activated. For too long, you've been taught that emotions cloud judgment, that they interfere with achievement, that they make you vulnerable. But that's the old paradigm, and it's crumbling as this portal opens. Because here's the truth about this Mars-Saturn trine. It's teaching you how to use your emotions as fuel for tangible creation. The things you care about most deeply are no longer just feelings. they're becoming blueprints for reality. You might find yourself suddenly knowing exactly what matters to you, what you're willing to fight for, what deserves your energy, and what doesn't. This isn't coincidence. It's cosmic calibration. Mars in Cancer is turning your emotions into a compass, while Saturn in Pisces is turning your dreams into structures. Together, they're showing you how to make the intangible tangible. And if you've been feeling more protective lately of your time, your energy, your peace, your loved ones, that's another sign. This portal is activating the builder's most essential skill, knowing what to protect, what to nurture, what to invest in. Your emotions aren't distractions anymore. They're becoming your most reliable guidance system, but only if you're willing to trust them. The bizarre energy shift in your body. You might have been feeling it for days without recognizing what it was. A strange new sensation in your body. Not quite tension, not quite relaxation, more like readiness. A steady, humming presence that feels both grounded and alert. This is your physical body responding to the approaching Mars-Saturn portal. Your muscles, your bones, your very cells are preparing for this alignment. Some people report feeling heavier, more connected to the Earth, like gravity itself has intensified. Others describe a new steadiness in their hands, a precision they didn't have before. Many are noticing changes in their sleep, deeper, more restorative, with dreams that feel like instruction manuals for waking life. And here's what makes this truly fascinating. Saturn governs bone, skin, teeth, the structural elements of your body. Mars governs muscle, blood, action. As they align in this powerful trine, your physical form is literally being recalibrated to sustain longer periods of focused action without burning out. The jittery, scattered energy that's been moving through the collective for months is being transformed into something you can actually use. Something sustainable. Something that doesn't crash and leave you empty. Your body is becoming a vessel for slow-burning, enduring power. Not the kind that flares bright and dies fast, but the kind that can fuel marathon achievements, the kind that built civilizations. And if you've been craving different foods lately, feeling drawn to more substantial, nourishing meals, that's your body wisdom, aligning with this cosmic moment. You're being prepared for the long game. This isn't like the frenetic energy of Mercury or the emotional floods of the moon. This is builder energy, creator energy, the energy that remains when all else falls away. You'll start recognizing who's really on your team. As this portal opens, something strange is happening in your relationships. People are revealing themselves, not through what they say, but through what they do, through their consistency, through their willingness to show up, to put in the work, to remain steady when things get challenging. This Mars-Saturn alignment is like a cosmic spotlight, illuminating who's really with you for the journey and who's just passing through. And it's happening in ways that might surprise you. The quiet friend who never makes a big show of their loyalty. They're suddenly the one who appears exactly when you need them. The loud voice that always promised big things, their inconsistency is becoming impossible to ignore. This isn't about judgment, it's about clarity. Because as you step into this portal of creation and long-term building, you need to know who's brick and who's sand, who strengthens your foundation and who weakens it. You might find yourself naturally drifting away from chaotic connections and gravitating toward people who embody steadiness, reliability, patience. This isn't rejection, it's cosmic reorganization. And here's the part nobody talks about. This alignment is reshuffling your soul tribe. The people who are meant to be part of your next chapter are being energetically drawn closer. The ones who belong to your past are being gently but firmly moved aside. You'll know who's who by how they respond to your boundaries, by whether they support your long-term vision or try to pull you back into short-term thinking. The Mars-Saturn portal doesn't just change you, it changes the entire energetic ecosystem around you. Pay attention, the signs are everywhere. The strange new sense of time you're experiencing. Have you noticed it? The way time feels different lately? Not faster or slower, but deeper, more substantial. Like each hour contains more potential than it did before. This isn't your imagination. As the Mars-Saturn portal begins to open, your perception of time itself is being altered. Saturn, the cosmic timekeeper, is recalibrating your relationship with chronological time, while Mars is infusing each moment with more purposeful energy. The result? A strange new experience where you find yourself able to accomplish more while feeling less rushed, where you can see further into the future while remaining fully present, where patience no longer feels like waiting, it feels like power. Ancient cultures understood this. They recognized certain cosmic alignments didn't just change energy, they changed the nature of time itself. They created pockets of thick time, moments where the usual laws of cause and effect, effort and result seem to operate differently. You might find yourself completing projects that would normally take weeks, or making decisions with a strange clarity that seems to compress months of deliberation into a single moment of knowing. This time, anomaly is happening because the Mars-Saturn trine creates a unique field where Saturn's long-view wisdom merges with Mars's immediate action. The future and the present become more intimately connected. And if you've been feeling strangely peaceful about things that used to make you anxious, this is why. You're developing what spiritual masters call time perspective, the ability to simultaneously hold both the immediate moment and the distant horizon. This isn't just about getting more done. It's about entering a different relationship with the unfolding of your life, one where you're no longer fighting against time, but moving with it, shaping it, using its currents instead of being swept away by them. Your intuition is being upgraded to strategy. Something profound is happening to your intuition right now. It's evolving, transforming, becoming more practical, more tactical, more directly connected to real-world outcomes. This is the Mars-Saturn portal's most powerful gift, the marriage of intuitive knowing with strategic thinking. Your gut feelings aren't just vague hunches anymore. They're becoming precise instruments for navigating reality. You might have already noticed this shift. Moments where your intuition doesn't just tell you what, but how. Where it doesn't just identify problems, but reveals solutions. Where it shows you not just the destination, but the exact steps to get there. That's because Saturn in Pisces is grounding your spiritual insights, while Mars in Cancer is teaching you how to protect and act on them. Together, they're creating a new kind of knowing, one that bridges the invisible and visible worlds. This isn't the flashy, dramatic intuition of lightning bolt moments. This is the quiet, steady intuition of the master builder who somehow knows exactly where each stone belongs in the cathedral that will take a lifetime to complete. And here's what makes this truly extraordinary. This upgraded intuition works best with long-term visions. The further ahead you look, the clearer your guidance becomes. It's like the universe is literally rewiring you to think in terms of legacy, not just immediate results. If you've been receiving insights that feel different, more grounded, more practical, more aligned with your deepest values. This is why. Your intuition is being calibrated to see patterns across time, to recognize the seeds of future harvests in present moments. This isn't just about making better decisions now. It's about developing vision that extends far beyond what most people can perceive. And that vision is becoming your competitive advantage, your hidden superpower, your secret weapon for creating a future others can't even imagine yet. The hidden message in your sudden desire for structure. There's a reason you've been craving more structure lately. Why planning suddenly feels satisfying instead of restrictive. Why creating systems and routines feels liberating rather than limiting. This isn't just a phase, it's a profound evolutionary shift in your consciousness, triggered by the Mars-Saturn portal. And it contains a message most people will miss entirely. The message is this: structure isn't the enemy of freedom, it's the foundation. True creative power doesn't emerge from chaos. It emerges from channeled force, from disciplined energy, from boundaries that don't confine but direct. You've been feeling this truth awakening inside you, the desire to create containers for your energy, the recognition that without banks, a river is just a flood. This portal is activating ancient wisdom encoded in your DNA, the understanding that all great achievements, all lasting transformations, all meaningful progress comes not from scattered enthusiasm, but from sustained, focused effort. The universe is literally restructuring your relationship with discipline. What once felt like restriction now feels like focusing power. What once felt like limitation now feels like the necessary container for your greatest work. And here's the part that changes everything. As you embrace this structure, this discipline, this patient-building energy, you'll discover a paradoxical freedom. The freedom that comes from knowing you have what it takes to bring your visions into reality. The freedom of the master craftsman who no longer fears the blank canvas or the uncarved stone. This Mars-Saturn portal isn't just changing your energy, it's changing your relationship with reality itself, teaching you that you don't have to choose between dreaming and doing, between vision and execution, between spiritual insight and practical achievement. You can have both. You must have both, because that's what the next phase of your journey demands. The portal is opening. The energy is building. The opportunity is here. What you build now will stand. What you commit to now will bear fruit. What you protect now will flourish. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.